Late last month, we boarded an honor flight to our nation's capital with Vietnam veterans to see the war memorials that were built in their honor. And tonight, a special look back at why that trip was the welcome home they never got.
Welcome home, welcome home.
It's a welcome home fit for American heroes.
Welcome home.
But for 80 Vietnam veterans from central Illinois, this return home is very different than one they made years ago.
There was no respect. You were shoved aside and kind of forgotten.
You have to understand, Vietnam was very unpopular.
A country in turmoil, stunned at the staggering cost of conflict and outraged at presidential deception, turned its fury on its own soldiers.
It was a really messed up time.
We never really had a homecoming.
Some volunteered.
I enlisted.
Others answered the call to duty.
I was drafted in '68, left home from Springfield Airport and left a wife, a 10-month-old baby.
The men who suffered the scars overseas bore the brunt of an unpopular war when they came home.
You know, it makes you wonder why you went and served. You know, and this is what you were trying to protect, people that really didn't care.
Many of the veterans we met here today have carried with them difficult stories for decades. Some they haven't even shared with their families. But here in our nation's capital, standing under the shadow of some of the memorials built in honor to their service, they made friends, started to open up and share some of those stories they've kept in for so long.
I was walking point that day and I heard somebody ruffle.
Leroy Smothers, overcome with emotion, visiting the Vietnam Memorial, recounting a close call that could have cost him his life.
And he didn't quite get the message, so he had me come back to him and send another guy for my place, and that guy got killed in 5 minutes.
That twist of fate is something he'll never forget.
It haunts me.
In an hour.
Real bad. I still have nightmares about it.
And his flight home in 1969 only added insult to injury.
They hated us when we came back from Vietnam. I don't know why, but they treated us like dirt. You wanted to get that uniform off.
The proper welcome home would wait nearly half a century. After an all-expenses-paid honor flight, stepping off the plane to applause, a military band, then visiting the war memorials, a somber scene, and salute at Arlington National Cemetery as taps played at the tomb of the unknown soldier. Then, on the plane ride home, a surprise.
One final mail comes for you, reminiscent of when you were serving.
Reading letters from home.
I can't read it, because if I do, I think I'm going to cry.
Before returning back to the place they fought for, the families they love, and a country they now proudly call home. Year-round to raise money and organize trips to take veterans from our state capital to our nation's, with a special focus on veterans of World War II. And tomorrow night at 6:30, you're going to meet those two World War II veterans who made this trip with us.